Hi friends, thanks for joining me today. I want to talk to you a little bit about putters. I want to introduce you to our new cat's paw putter, which took me about 3 years to design. But before I do that, I want to talk to you about putters in general, because there's a lot of information you're going to want. And I will tell you why you miss those short putts or you hit putts offline with your regular putter. Stay with me. Here's a typical blade putter. This particular one, if you notice, it's face balanced. And what that means is you balance it right here and the face stays square to your target, okay? There's another type, it's very popular, and that's the mallet type of putter. Same thing, this one's face balanced, the club face stays square. Now, that's very important, and I'll get to that here in a second. Some putters out there, blade type especially, and matter of fact, one of the most popular putters in the industry today that sells for about $400 to $500, they're not face balanced. You hold it up like this, balance it, and it goes whoop, like this. The toe droops. Let me tell you the importance of all this. Any putter is going to have a sweet spot. And what you do, you go along the putter face and you take a ball and just tap it. And when you get to the spot where the putter face does not deflect, it doesn't move, that's the sweet spot. And if you don't have a good mark on top of your putter to show you where that is, take a magic marker and put a dot there, okay? That is where the face is not going to deflect. Now, even with a face balanced putter, if you start hitting it out on the toe, you see how the face deflects? Hit it toward the heel, see how the face deflects? But at least with a face balanced putter, you've got an area in here where the putter face is not going to deflect. And that's just forgiveness in a putter. Here's that mallet putter I showed you before. Same way. You've got a sweet spot where that face does not deflect. Mark it if it's not marked on your top of your club already. If you hit toward the toe or the heel, it's going to deflect. Now here's the thing, when you can make your putt and you don't hit it directly on that sweet spot and that face deflects, your putt's going to start offline. And you won't even know it. There's no way for you to know it, but your putt will start offline. And if you're skimming the edge of the cup, or you got a short putt and you miss it because it goes to the right or left, that's part of the cause. If you have, by the way, a putter, a blade putter, like I'd mentioned before, the toe just droops like that, there's no face balancing, do yourself a favor and just give it away. I mean, like I say, on a face balanced putter, you get a little forgiveness. On that type of a putter, no, you hit it out here, you hit it anywhere except exactly in that sweet spot, and that face is going to deflect all over the place. In my opinion, they're worthless putters. Now, there's another thing with putters that'll cause you a little trouble, and that's the fact that all putters have a loft angle built into them. Maybe 2-3 degrees. It's minimal, but 2 to 3 degrees. So when you putt the ball, the first thing that ball does is hop. Now, it might hop to the right, it might hop to the left, but it's going to hop. It screws up your distance control on short putts, things like this. So that brings me to our cat's paw putter. Like I say, it took me 2 or 3 years to design this. And what I did here, instead of having that real long putter blade, I condensed all of it to this size right here, very small. The whole putter face is the sweet spot. All the weight is concentrated right here. Matter of fact, it's milled out of solid brass, a piece of solid brass, so it's a very heavy club head, so that when you're getting ready to putt, if you got a real tense putt and you got a light club head, what'll happen is your hands will tend to twitch, will move slightly, which opens and closes that club face during your putting stroke. You definitely don't want that. You'll notice on this one, when you get the club, say, man, that putter head feels heavy. It's designed that way because the heavier the club head, the less you're going to be able to have that little twitch and everything. The stroke will be straight back and through every single time. Also, since it's solid brass, it's more dense. So when you hit your putt, it just feels so solid. It's so solid. You never get that tinny effect or anything like that. But but I designed it specifically like that. Also, I designed it with a 0-degree loft angle. It's completely flat face. So when you make your putt, you're not starting the putt off with a little hop. It's just going to go straight to your target every time. And remember, I mean, that's why I call it the cat's paw putter. A cat never misses the mouse, and your cat's paw putter never misses the line. The club can be used either right or left hand, as you can see. It's great. Now, here's the thing. The reason I made that putter head so short, well, like I say, I wanted to eliminate deflection when you hit the ball with your putter. But the main reason is that if you're going to putt and you're going to hit that sweet spot we're talking about or somewhere near to make a nice true putt, your eyes need to be directly over that ball. So in this case, you look down at that putter head and you can use the Jack Nicklaus style where you're directly over it, or any putting style you want. It doesn't make any difference. But this way, you see exactly where you're hitting the ball. And I personally advocate a free swing. In other words, when I putt, I'm not hitting it with my shoulders, my arms. All that I'm doing, I take the putter back an appropriate distance and I let everything drop. So the club is actually swinging. And you'd be surprised how scary your accuracy and distance control becomes. Also, if you've got that little 3 or 4 foot and you say, oh, I have to make this, you're not all tensed up and like this and you're going to miss hit it every time. Anyway, that is our cat's paw putter. Now, you're going to ask me, does it come with a head cover? The answer is no, it doesn't. There's no head cover ever made that would fit on this thing, and I wasn't going to spend a fortune, devise something with a bunch of straps and so forth. So what I did, I went to Walmart, and I got myself a pack of 12 to 24-month-old baby socks. Look at that. It fits right over it. It fits right over my cat's paw putter. As a matter of fact, there's a picture of a little kitty cat on there. Isn't that cute? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like and subscribe button, and we will see you next time. Thank you very much.